Hi, hello, and welcome back to Deponia. More accurately speaking, this is Chaos in Deponia, the second game in what is considered a trilogy, followed by a fourth game. The first three games are considered a trilogy, blah blah blah, that's all that really matters. I, like Rufus, I'm imaginary. Let's get back to this game and see what Rufus has been up to, or what Rufus gets up to following the events of Deponia 1. Same one, please and thank you. Oh god, no.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. Little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting!
I like
That's Bozo, the old pirate.
I am not a pirate. Just a
Still
simple
on that
junk
one, huh,
dealer.
Rufus?
Really? That's the first time I heard that.
That's because you never listen to me. I also told you to talk to me, not to take a closer look at me.
Oh, I pressed the
So
wrong button.
what? Why would I take orders from a filthy pirate?
Awkward.
Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know, how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Did that once by
Nonsense.
accident.
That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my
A
breath.
loaded ping pong ball. What does that mean,
What's
loaded?
that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left click to pick it up.
Oh no, this has to be easier. Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go. You pick the thing up. Now use the mouse wheel to open the inventory.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Because I had to do it so many times before. It was awful. I was terrible at this game.
Look
Hopefully
here,
I'm better
Bozo.
than I'm
I
starting the
fixed the
second one.
part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible. It fits.
Next, you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever. When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I pushed this button here, and then...
No.
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere
Oh, dramatic.
with their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards.
That's what those were? I thought those was part of their helmets.
Organized.
Oh my god, they are mechanical beards. Holy shit, that's awesome.
They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her.
Oh no, that was
He
live
woke
action.
her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited.
This is too long, Rufus. You can't be doing this. This is
For
too
their
much of a
goal
lead-up.
was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted
Oh
to
my God,
blow
this is
up
James
our
Bond
world.
music. James Bond type music. Spy music would be like less trademark there.
But they had failed to reckon with the one. He swapped the cartridges,
That was not how you should have
and
said that. That
he
was terrible.
restored Goal's memory
Horrible memory.
so that she could bear the truth to
And you
Elysium.
ruined her memory.
The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
They put Rufus. The live action shit. That's awesome. Who's he showing this to? I wonder.
Dun, 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 dun. Bop, bop, bop.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's
Wait,
going to
what
be
the
a
fuck?
trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
What is-
Yeah,
Gold
unbelievably
doing
cool.
there?
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus?
Good
So what are
question.
you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up.
Oh my god.
Da da da
Oh
da
my
da
God,
da
we're playing this all
da
in
da 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 dun
How
dun
much
dun
this game's gonna be
dun.
the flashback?
You're being pathetic again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades, rim borders on anodons gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifice and blood. Gosh, now I have to start all over again. Huzzah, all over again.
I really like the music in these games. They do a really fun job of writing entertaining music for these.
Trash. Trash.
Hi, Doc. And Doc's
And more trash.
mother.
Isn't it
Why?
adorable?
Yeah,
Best
sure.
friend?
Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than
Throwing
meets the
heat.
eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was gonna ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
Stop being so mean.
But Grandma
I'm a
Utz,
great person.
whatever are you talking about?
Grandma Utz. So what's the relationship? Huzzah once more from the top. Achievement unlocked. Just get an achievement for like... Is that achievement legitimately just for starting the game? Yeah. The achievement description is literally, I didn't do anything?
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Rude.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Rude. Stop throwing fucking heat at me. Oh my god!
Those days are over. Rufus has
Rufus,
learned
get
a
the
lot.
hammer! Don't let the
He is
bird
much
die!
more careful than before.
Oh my god! No, okay. Hold on, I'm in charge of this. Grab the
Rufus
hammer.
seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus,
Save the
brutal.
bird, Rufus!
Never.
Oh, no! I'm ruining everything. Oh, I thought that was a fridge. Oh my god.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Your fears are completely
still
grounded.
dying!
Rufus has become very careful since his last
Save the
adventure.
fucking bird! Stop listening to them talk! Get the bird out of the toilet! I don't want to flush it. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fucking... Do I have to pull the lever?
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
No.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's
thank
just
God.
getting a hammer.
Save the bird, please! Nope.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good.
can't figure where
I
anything
have
is
a
ours.
very limited supply of water.
How do I save the bird? Oh my god, that is like distressing me so bad.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Bad idea. You should never trust Rufus completely. Never trust me completely. Never. Let's put the power inverter in the box.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is.
I'm gonna blast
As if
water
someone
out.
installed a power inverter in him.
Oh no.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any
Who's
circumstances.
John Thomas? Oh, the bird went down. Oh, the bird went down.
Well, if that's all you're worried
She's
about,
still in
Something
danger!
like that can
God.
kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
Would you all pay attention? Get this man away from your animals.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
No, clearly not.
Absolutely.
Please tell me this
Good.
bird turns out okay.
Good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month. Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Oh, I can't pick him up. Oh no, it's a garbage disposal! Oh my god, I thought for a moment that I was gonna kill the bird. I'm so scared for this bird. Wait, do I not need to take the power inverter out? Nope, not at all. Nope, wait, what's the goal now here?
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well, not exactly.
Wait, where did the
It's
hammer
in
go?
my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Not me.
Where is the hammer? Like, hold on, what do I do now? Oh, great. Great. This is... God dang it. This is the part I dread every time I play this game. Oh, what do I need to do? I don't know what to do anymore. Fuck, okay, there's... I can close the toolbox, that doesn't help me. Oh, the hammer.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do? It's very simple.
What did she say? I missed it.
Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Okay, wait, what do I need to do now? No? Okay, I need to put the fire out, clearly. Hold on. It's slowly growing. I kinda just wanna leave. I just walk out.
May I inter...
Of course. Did you find?
Well,
You're welcome. As long.
Okay, that's just the same shit. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. I don't know what to do now. Flush the sink. No? I didn't think so, because that's flushing that shit. Can I take your box out now? No. The box would be the inverter. Oh damn. No, that's not gonna do anything. I already know that. I don't know what to do. I'll touch the fire again then. It's not gonna do anything. Wait, what's that? No, that's stock. What's next? I don't want to touch the fire anymore. I can't get into the sink because the bird just pecks at me every time. They can't see that. Can I take the drink? The tea he's drinking? No. Is that even tea or is it what's like Nat's piss? I don't know what to do. Yeah, okay. 3 times burned my hand. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Press the button again. Nothing happens. This poor fucking bird.
may I...
No,
Did you?
I-
Wait, you're.
blah, 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 blah. What do I do next? Okay, I'm actually not sure what I do next. Oh wait, where did I get the tablecloth?
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Ah!
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful.
That wasn't
But at
violent.
heart, he's a very good boy.
Will you promise?
Not when I met. But at heart.
Oh yeah, I can use this to get the...
You almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma. You worry about the silliest things.
Time to press the button.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Please tell me the bird's okay.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
It's getting worse by the minute.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable?
Oh my
I
God.
am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this
Oh
time.
my God,
What plan
no.
are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch
no.
and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Please move your hands. Old man, move your hands.
You'll see. I will go to Elysium.
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular suicide.
Don't panic. I've calculated everything.
Alright. The next episode, we're gonna blast off to Elysium. I know it. We're gonna get there. Probably. Probably not. Considering what the opening cinematic shows. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments below so I can work on improving my content. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.